Moments with Mo, brought to you by Zenith Bank and GE.
Welcome to Moments with Mo. It's Good Friday and we are celebrating the day with some good laughter. It's our way of wishing you a happy Easter in advance.
Yes.
Happy Easter in advance!
Happy Easter in advance.
I love to laugh. Do you love to laugh?
I love to laugh.
I think we laugh a lot on the show. Okay.
I love to laugh because the more I laugh, the more abs I get.
Yes! There's actually a fact. Wait, what is it? Laughing 100 times. Okay, well, laughing 100 times has the same effect on the body as being on a rowing machine for 10 minutes or a stationary bike for 15 minutes. That's a lot of laughing.
Yeah, but if you think about a whole day, 24 hours, I mean...
Yeah, but who would be laughing for 24... Do you laugh for 24 hours?
No, what I'm saying, Doc, is I think in a day I laugh 100 times.
Really?
Yeah, I have a lot of joy in my life.
Oh, that's lovely. Can you give me some?
Yes, I can.
But yeah, laughing a lot, then does that mean the next day your tummy muscles hurt? Because
I mean, there are those moments where I have a laughing fit. You've had a laughing where afterwards you're like, stop,
it
you're
hurts,
killing
my
me,
stomach
my stomach
hurts.
is hurting me. Yeah, that would be exercising your abs. And I sound like a physician, but anyways, your abs are working itself, and you're getting. Because
when you laugh,
you
can do the. I don't want people to see my gut in my
dress. You can do the breathing and the in and out thing, But I mean, I think I love comedy. I you fact that despite the craziness that's happening to us all around the world, you can still use comedy to bring some joy into your life.
It's like it's also like a form of escapism. Like when you watch a movie or you watch someone doing comedy or stand-up comedy. It just,
you know, if you think about history, though, it's been used throughout history to alleviate depression in terms of, I remember I learned this in my history class during the Great Depression I believe the Great Depression in America, people would go to all these slapstick comedies, and that's when actually the comedic films became really popular because it was very cheap to go. Here you were suffering, you lost your job, you lost your home, you lost everything, but you could pay like a dime to go and you just have some cute comedy for a few hours.
And they do say that people that laugh more tend to live longer. Yeah, so I'm hoping.
We're hoping to inject some laughter into your lives today.
Yes, exactly, you know, in the Easter spirit. And we're going to see a lot of comedy today. Yes. So, you know, hopefully we're going to... I was going to say tickle those taste buds. I don't know why I always have food on my mind. Not tickle, what's it? Tickle you, you know?
Hopefully we're going to make you
laugh. There's a saying about tickling something, but
why
it's not taste buds.
Why don't you try and crack a good joke right now?
I never said I was a comedian, but you think you're funny.
I never said that either.
Yes, you did. Off air. She thinks she's funny.
Okay, well, I don't have any jokes right now, but during the break, I'm going to think of one, and afterwards, maybe I'll tell you.
We're going to hold you to that. Well, it's a bumper package tonight on Moments with Mo with a lineup of performances. Meet the first act after the break.
They can't line up the madmen. Can't go draw motor for black boy. Can't say the first madman may go push motor.
Dedicated to people, technology, service. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Welcome back. It's Laughter in the House tonight, and our opening act is actor, singer, and comedian. We present to you Kingsley Ubona, aka Dauda. Dauda, welcome to Moments with Mo.
Welcome to Moments with Mo. Happy Easter in advance.
Yeah, how you doing?
Peace, yo.
So, Dauda, tell us, what have you been up to?
Oh, it all depends on where you're coming from. Been up to something like what? Like recent things or...
Yes, recently.
Okay. Normally, the stand-up thing and acting proper.
Yeah.
Comedy precisely.
Okay.
So that's what I do.
Okay, so, you know, today is called Laughter in the House.
All right.
So we want you to entertain us, Dauda.
Do you have some jokes for us?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, yes. Of course.
I like your face. Your face, they make me laugh.
Oh my God.
Are you a Chinese?
Oh, I'm laughing.
Somewhere. All right. You know, I enjoy the powder on your faces, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Is it kind of, is it, you know, we have pancake. And we also have, I don't know, which one do you know?
Which one do I do?
The kind of powder you put on today. Because
What's it
We'll have to
called?
ask
Because
our makeup
That's our
artist.
makeup artist.
is that a normal face?
I don't know about you, it's my normal face.
Tinapa woke up like that.
All right. Yeah. That's just by the way. Anyway, sort of business, so the eyeglass will come out. I don't know whether I don't see these people or make her come down to the language where my people will understand.
Okay.
Those days, Faba, would they get these madmen where they mad? Okay. They go to hear, con. They go, they mad. People, they kill them all. Use them, they make money for road. By the time, the people, they kill them, say, these guys, where would they like cure every day? Make we now test whether their brain on the correct. It's not a function of, you know, curing them or giving them medicine for madness. Make we test whether what would they do is working. They can't line up the madmen. Congo draw motor for blackboard. You know blackboard? Draw motor for blackboard. Can't say the first madman may go push the motor. The first madman rush, begin push motor where they for blackboard. As they push the motor, they go. They say, come out. Call the second man. The man, they push the motor. But meanwhile, as then they push that motor, one of the madmen did that they laugh. Look at these idiots. The guys come say, if I say this one with they laugh, they say, don't they get himself? Make we ask why they laugh. Oh boy, why they laugh as they push car? Look at these idiots. They push the car while I hold the key.
Oh my God.
Now you hold the key of the car when they push. So, that's it. That's one for you. Now, normally, I don't know, do you know that a guy man, have you been to Aba before? Have you been to Owerri before? Oi. But you've been to Akwa Ibom?
No.
Where are you from?
Lagos.
Lagos. Okay, but it doesn't concern you anyway. A guy man in Owerri is a mugu in Aba. Those men will know about where. A guy man for Owerri is a mugu in Aba. One day, Amrobas, where they Owerri, decides say they won't go thief. It comes to they won't go thief for Aba. Unfortunately for them, they go into a house where the Amrobas, where they live for Aba, they live. Now they won't go thief. As they break the whole place, bah, 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 if you move, I should do, bah, 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 we have come to thief. If you don't bring all that thing. The Amrobas, what did I say? My friend, if you want to thief, why are you shouting? You want to wake up my landlord? Take it easy, don't make noise. Bring down your voice. Now the boys didn't bring down their voice. I say, where is the body? Where is the body? Bring down the body order. I'll finish everybody. Where are you guys from? Where from our It's okay. You want to thief, okay. Oh boy, go open wardrobe for I make it thief. What you want thief, make you collect what you want collect. As they open the wardrobe, AK-47 80, pump action 50, bomb 100. Now the thief woke up from where they begin shout, Abaye! Thief don't catch us! Thief don't catch us! He said, who are you? Abakone ask them, who are you? We are vigilante. We are vigilante. All right, that's number 3 too. I gotta give you another one. Now, two big boys, they play draft. And they play draft. They tell themselves things. You know what I say? Oh boy, if you see my Peking idiot, who really go plays ball where I go born? Very stupid boy. That one then you are Peking idiot. My own na fool. My own is just an imbecile. And that's it. But I never see my own. They argue, say their Peking day was. They say, okay, maybe they test their Peking. First one, come call him Peking. Emeka! Yeah. Come. Use this 100 naira. Go buy me a cup of rice. Emeka take cup straight. Come back, buy a cup of beans. Now the guy can say, that day my son is an idiot. I told you he's a fool. I say, you even look your own, buy something. Wait, make I call my own. Okay, Chuku. Come. Go house, go check whether I did. I'm picking take off, go house. Come back and say, Papa, Mama say you know they. So which one was fast?
Dauda, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back after this.
Heavenly God, my Pekin, small to kill him. They pay him 60,000. As he's going back to Lagos, trailer will kill him.
Dedicated to people, technology, service. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Welcome back, and we're still here with Dauda. So, how easy is it for you to make people laugh? And because you made us laugh, so when did you realize that you kind of had a knack for comedy?
First of all, now we've come to real business. Can I put
You go, oh, okay. So is this serious
is like
Dauda, funny Dauda? Serious Dauda, funny Dauda.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You can go ahead now.
So when did you realize that you had a knack for comedy and you could make people laugh?
All right. Truthfully, from my kindergarten.
Really?
No, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Those days, I was born in Aba, school there. So from then, you wouldn't know this thing I'm saying, but those who come from Aba, we know. We had then Channel 6, NTA Channel 6. We had a show called O'Connor's Club. So after dancing, after the whole thing, I'll come out. I will just, after watching, I'll perform it. Like dance, funny dance. In my kindergarten days, I was the little boy that would dance on a graduation day. I danced. So it's been like that. From childhood, from there, we go into secondary school. I started dancing electric shock, those days, electric shock. You know, like all this break dance stuff.
Yeah.
Then we had what we call in Abadan children variety.
Okay.
Then after that, I'll dance for them too.
Yeah.
So that's how we started. So it's been like, then in that same secondary school days, like my class 1, class 2, I attend 7 days Adventist church.
Okay.
So we used to have camp meeting. I was the junior choir master. It was beautifully show. I have been on stage all my lifetime.
So you've always had a knack for performance, but how do you make most of your jokes? What do you reference to? Is it stories you hear, or is it just expanding on everyday life situations?
No, it's everyday life situation.
Okay.
Sometimes we could hear a story from someone that looks like a joke, and you can turn it. You just keep, trying to propagand it, trying to make it sounds funny. You make it sound funny because sometimes you just hear them, it's not that funny. All you do is just keep trying, and everywhere you go to, you want to say it. Yeah. You say it and to see if someone will laugh. If they didn't give you that kind of laughter you want, you will rephrase it again. Just keep coming. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Everything about life is joke.
Okay.
The first movie I acted in my life.
Yeah.
I died in that movie.
Okay.
Moto kill me, I died.
Did you have any lines? Did you say anything?
Lines. My mother thought actually I was dead. A local village woman. I didn't know she was crying at home. The cry say I don't die. That's the next smart people that came back with 60,000 where they pay me for the movie. My mother saw me, was surprised. I said, I thought you were dead. I said, it's not me. He said, Mommy, you see that 60,000, they write that one bag of rice, and begins. See the remaining money. My mother said, that's mama to kill you. They pay you 60,000. So when are you going back to Lagos? I said tomorrow. Say knee down. Holy Father. Chineke monso. Heavenly God, my Pekin. Small to kill him. They pay him 60,000. As he's going back to Lagos, trailer will kill him.
Oh my
Mommy is not my portion in Jesus' name.
So in terms of, you talked a lot about acting, and you said that you're really passionate about acting, and you do a lot of comedic roles in your films. When you're acting in a film that's a comedy genre, do you do a lot of improvisation?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only way you can work.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. The director who is directing you is a comedian.
Yeah.
And sometimes they can kill you with that as well. So it's really very good for someone who has humor to direct you when you're acting comedy, precisely. But sometimes you don't get to get a director who's almost like a comedian, like 21 Week has this, you know, humorous artistic in him. He can direct you when it comes to comedy. But when you see other directors like who don't know anything about comedy, when they want to direct, you know what they tell you? Just do it for me.
Yeah.
Then you end up killing yourself. Because nobody's going to tell you, stop.
Okay.
Don't stop.
So it's too much.
You go into big time slapstick. You understand what I mean? So you improvise. The script is there. Who wrote the script? Is it a comedian? No, you just had an idea. So all you need to do is just improvise, make it look funny. But don't overdo it. That's what I learned in the recent time. If you allow this with directors, they'll say, nah, this is the boss. Nah, idea.
What does that mean?
That's, nah, just do one for me. There's nothing to happen.
Okay.
You just keep acting. I remember one movie I shot in Port Harcourt. I'm from the village. So that those Port Harcourt bridge, those are pedestrian bridge on Rumola. So I'm from the village. I like climb the pedestrian bridge. I've not seen it before. I had to come back again. You know, I did that in like
how many times?
It should have been just once or twice. 10 times. So after some while, you now sit back and watch yourself. You now look like a fool. Instead of making people laugh, you now end up making them angry.
Okay, I see.
Yeah,
That's
what you're saying.
Wow. Well, Dauda, thank you so much. You are a very funny guy.
Thank you
And
so much.
where can we see you? When's your next project? Are you doing any stand-up anytime soon?
Any films
Yeah, I just
coming
came
out?
back from
come and watch?
Abuja. I just performed in Abuja. It was a wonderful show. And that show was Kings of Comedy.
Okay.
We had a whole lot of, you know, old-time comedians, those who revolutionized this comedy, you know. The likes of Ali Baba, Dauda, a whole lot of us. Keba Kasi. These are men that brought this thing to...
Yeah, that set the stage.
Yeah, for us. But we're still there. We're still there.
Yeah, thank you very much. And Dauda will be joining us for our Facebook question segment. We will see you after the break.
In my mind, I'm slim. Because when I wake up in the morning, what I see in the mirror, Genevieve Naji.
Dedicated to people, technology, service. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
She's the only plus-size woman known as Lekba. It's our pleasure to introduce the one, the only Lekbasha's boss.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to Women's with Mo. How are you doing?
Hello, this is how I am when I'm in the middle of two skinny people.
Okay, so tell us, how did you get that name?
Exactly, people like you.
Really?
I look at you and I'm depressed.
Don't be
You
silly.
know, I'm like, how can anybody be this? I mean, you guys have it all. You're beautiful, you're slim, you're everything. And then I look at the mirror and I'm like,
No.
who is this? So I tell myself, no, in my mind, I'm slim. Really in my mind. Because when I wake up in the morning, what I see in the mirror, Genevieve Naji.
I like that.
That's great.
Yeah. So, how did you get into comedy?
Well, that's funny. I got into comedy professionally when I was in the University of Ibadan, somewhere in the 90s. And I went in to study theatre arts. and there was this slapstick organization called Lafomania, and all we ever did was, you know, you just come, you do small sketches and make satire of the university environment, how Jambites cope, how lecturers treat students, and blah, blah, blah. Now, the truth is, it's the same set of people that do the slapstick. So we need the break when they need to change their costumes, change the set. You need an anchor person to come do comedy, and then by the time you're done, the other people come on stage to continue the drama. And then so they came to me and they were like, hey, but I would like you to be the anchor person. And I was like, okay, where's the script? And they said, no, there's no script. So what am I supposed to do? You just get on stage and make people laugh. How am I supposed to do that? And they said, you are Femi Kayode's sister, right? I said, yes. Don't worry, madness runs in your family. You will know what to do. Because my brother was the anchor person before me. And he did a great job with it. So it was really a very big shoe, a very big pair of shoes to walk into. And I did it for a while, and the first day was amazing. It was like, oh, I was born to do this, you know, and then it worked. It was fun. And after that, I went to study law, and they kept coming back to call me, and that was it.
So you ended up studying law, but then now professionally you're a comedian. What made you decide to continue comedy and not practice law?
Hunger. Hunger, the need to pay the bills. You know, there's something about comedy. It's just it's amazing. It's like getting invited to somebody else's party, and you get to eat all the good food, you meet all the nice people, you wear all their beautiful ashwebi, and they're paying you for it. It's it's just wonderful. And you know, being a lawyer requires so much energy for me, and even in those days when I have to go to court, I'm like depressed, as in it's a major process for me to process my mind, get into the whole idea of going to court, getting to get my facts right, getting to remember what to say in court, you know. But with comedy, I'm just there. It's just
natural.
It's just something I do. And even when I'm not trying to be funny, even when I'm trying to be serious with my friends, and everybody's like laughing, and I'm like, I'm serious, you guys. This is a very serious issue we are talking about. Everybody's laughing, and I'm like, you know. So it's more like comedy found me, you know, more than I found comedy.
There's nothing better than being paid to do what you love.
I think so.
We can see you're very passionate about it. So in saying that, we're gonna have to put you on the spot. Okay, so we need you to perform and do a little something for us, okay? Can direct it to us, you can direct it to the camera, whatever you want to do.
The problem, Dolako, is that you guys are too serious. I've been watching you. You're too serious. You're used to interviewing people that want to talk about statistics and want to talk about political things. So when you see comedians like this, you're like, what is she saying? Please tell us how we can repair Nigerian roads. So I'm thinking in my head, okay, what do they want to hear? Anyway, the truth is, the reason why everybody calls me the Cassius Bosse is I do a lot of comedy around my weight, you know, because I feel the big person is the brunt of everybody's joke, okay? So I take it from you, and I make myself the brunt of the joke, and then you're powerless. You can't hurt me anymore. That's it. But talking about comedy, in 2010, armed robbers attacked me, you know, and then they took away my car. And when they were going with the car, they wanted to take me with the car. That was one of the few times I was happy to be big. Because if it was Dolakbo or you, hey, they would have gone with you. You would have gone, sis. Me, they tried to push me in the middle so that they will lock the door. The door did not lock. They pushed and pushed, the door refused to lock. So they decided to push me out of a moving car. The car, they couldn't push me. The other was a pious push. They pushed and pushed. They could not push me. Eventually, armed robber became my protocol officer. They parked the car, came down from the car, said, Madam, get down. I got down myself. A week or 2 weeks later, they came into my estate, and they were robbing people's flats one after the other. When they got into my own flat, they knocked on the door. I opened the door. The guy said, everybody lie down. It took me like 5 minutes to realize that only me was everybody. Only me. So it's that's my kind of comedy.
We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after this.
I don't think comedy should insult. I don't want Dolakbo to go on feeling, am I really skinny?
dedicated to people, technology, service. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Welcome back. We are still here with Lakbashas Basse.
Do you find that, have you performed comedy outside of the country?
A lot.
Okay, so do you find that, does the comedy travel? And by that I mean, the same jokes you make in Nigeria, can you make in London, for example, and it will translate?
That's the thing about plus-size jokes. It doesn't limit you. You can be funny anywhere. Because a fat person in Nigeria is a fat person in the US. A fat person in Nigeria is a fat person in South Africa. We have the same issues. A fat person has the issues of man, you have the issues of dressing, you know, so it's the same thing everywhere. There's no difference. There's no fat Yoruba person or slim American person. We're all the same, you know, so it works. But the truth is, being able to do your jokes in pure English is another good opportunity.
Yes. Yeah, because in Nigeria, I feel like we've noticed a lot of comedians do pidgin.
Yeah.
Do you do pidgin at all?
It depends on the crowd.
On the crowd, okay.
It depends on the crowd.
Okay.
There are some crowds you get to some events and you start off with proper English
and
they just can't receive you. And then so you have to come down to their level and then you go there. On I think I know if you talk back, you know, because up until when I got into comedy, I wasn't a pidgin person. Okay. My parents were both teachers, so I wasn't a pidgin speaking person. And so all I know about pidgin I learned on the job. Okay. And so it's fun for me now to be able to speak it, and people think that I'm not Yoruba, and then I'm like, forget it, I'm Yoruba, I'm Yoruba Pani. You understand that kind of thing, but it's not always been like that. So for me, doing my comedy in pure English works for me, because that way I don't have to transport myself into where I am when I'm out of town. And then most of my clients are actually corporate people. You know, so yeah, most of my clients are corporate.
In an atmosphere where you have a corporate, it's a corporate event, how far do you take your jokes? Do you take 8 jabs at corporations or anything like that? Okay,
well, the good thing about my kind of comedy is I am the brunt of the joke, you know. Okay. So I try. I don't think comedy should be rude. I don't think comedy should insult. I don't want Dolapo to go home feeling, am I really skinny? I don't want you to go home feeling, why was she saying that about me? Is my complexion really, you know, because it takes it off when you make people the brunt of the joke, because the truth is they would laugh at the event because they need to cover up. But they're going home and you're affecting their self-esteem and you're affecting a lot of other things, you know. So it's the fact that you can crack the joke doesn't make you a better person. It just means that you're holding the mic. So what I do is I talk about my experiences. I talk about things that I can go away with, and then I do a lot of stuff with that, you know. And it depends on how you choose to say it. But when you make other people the brunt of the joke, it's not fair.
That's really refreshing.
I know, because
I feel like most comedians make people the brunt of their jokes. It's like a power trip.
Do you think that's easier as well?
Yes, it's actually easier. It's a lazy man's way out. That's how I see it. Because I mean, if I sit down here, I can make you both the brunt of the joke and then go on for an hour. And it won't cost me anything, you know. But that doesn't make me funny, because the truth is you can do it as well. It's just your ability to be insulting, you know. So anybody can do that. But when it comes to being creative, thinking about something, you know, that's why comedy, you know, in December 2000, last year, I won an award with Orange Academy called the Queen of Intellectual Comedy. Because that in itself is what makes you a comedian. When they say, crack a joke about this, then your ability to be able to use this as a product for the joke is what makes you funny. It's not your ability to say, why is your hair like this? Your hair is, that's not being funny. That's been rude. That's been insulting. Well,
thank you for that.
And it puts a lot of people off. It puts a lot of people off. And you notice in comedy shows, especially the pretty ladies who get to sit in front, they have this off-ish
Yeah, because they feel like
because
they're
they feel
going
going to talk about me anyway.
So I might as well.
In your face, man. I'm waiting. You deal with it. You know.
Yeah.
And so when they tend to relax when they realize that this person isn't going to be bitchy or going to be nasty about anything.
What's it like being a female comedian in Nigeria?
Crazy.
It's very rare, actually. And actually, in Laugh in the House, our Laugh in the House
You're
series,
the only-
you're the first female comedian we've
For
had.
real?
Yes.
I'm honored. Yeah.
So what's it like being a female comedian in Nigeria?
Oh, it's been weird in the sense
Was it
that,
hard at first?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
It's still hard. It's still hard because it's a man's world.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how very unfriendly the women folk can be one to another. The women make you a star. That's the truth.
Okay.
The women determine who becomes a star. In music, in movies, in everything, they fall in love with you. They make their men fall in love with you. It's as simple as that. And it's always one thing or the other about the woman. Oh, what does she think she's saying? Oh, why is she saying that? Oh, why? But with the men, they're always a bit more relaxed. They feel you know what you're saying, and so it's a bit more carefree for them. Like I would always say, I don't understand why you would use a male comedian to launch a product, a cooking product. I don't know why you would use a male comedian to launch hair products, you know. But that's just how it is. So we have to fight for everything.
I mean, we have to fight. It's just a bit harder. But what are some of your future plans? Are you working on any skits coming up or any shows?
Yeah, well, we just finished a sitcom called Saints and City, showing very soon on TVs. When I say we just finished, it sounds like we finished last week, but then the truth is, I found out that post-production is amazingly crazy. It's me, Kofi, and ONG, the three musketeers, like they like to call us, doing something with a bar, and I run a canteen beside them, and then it's like the old kind of Bassi and Company kind of thing, but then we're doing that. And then I've done a couple of movies that will be coming out this year. I did Unconditional with Uche Jumbo. I did another one with Uche Jumbo. What's that title now? I can't remember. That one. Yeah, and then I did one with Omonio Boli called Being Mrs. Elliot. That's coming out this year as well. And one is out now. We had the viewing 2 weeks ago or thereabouts. Channel, starring Femi Jacobs and Waji.
Yes, I definitely heard about that. But, it was so nice meeting you.
But that's been about being fat as well, because they put me in that one of those roles where you wear boo-boo and you're beating everybody. You know, I mean, can't they just cast me as a pastor's wife or like, you know, I've lost small weight now.
The Passion Buzzers, thank you for coming and
much.
thank you for entertaining us. We look forward to watching all your movies that are coming out.
I look forward to you guys seeing them.
Thank you.
Maybe you'll see me in another light.
You know, it was great meeting you. Thank you so much.
Nice meeting you guys.
But you're not leaving because, you know, we would like you to join us for our Facebook segment. And where we have viewers have sent us Facebook questions, Twitter questions.
So you can help us answer them.
Oh, then I'm going to be talking like a man. Oh my God, I'm a star. Oh my God. Can I come again next week?
Why not? We like to laugh. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break. What was the first thing you noticed you could do? Can you show us?
The first thing I did was I took my hands backwards and brought it forward.
Okay, can you do it right now?
That's like this.
Oh my God.
Dedicated to people, technology, service. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Welcome back. It's our Good Friday special here on Moments with Mo, and we have with us Kolawole Oyindamola, aka D-Flex, who is an amazing contortionist. D-Flex, welcome. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Fantastic. So, contortionist, and you're a trained contortionist. Now, I didn't know that one could train. I just thought people just realized that their bodies could do
amazing things.
Were really flexible.
That's actually what happens.
So please tell us.
Okay. I realized everything while I was in my GS3, while I was playing around with my friends and probably playing with myself also. So I decided I could do some funny moves, unnatural things that are crazy. So then, when I got to my secondary school, that's at Joshua Comprehensive College, then I put it into practice by joining a cultural group. So from there, I learned some other cultural dances, Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. So I infused my contortion into them. When I left, I joined a crew named The Threat. So from there, I started practicing more with my contortion before I took the bold step of going into the competition. They just concluded one, Nigeria's Got Talent.
Oh, yes.
Then I explored with it.
So, D-Flex, what do you like most about being a contortionist?
What I like most about being a contortionist is the fact that I'm different from every other person in particular, and each time I do my performance, I get good remarks, though some are kind of awkward sometimes, where they say, you're not human. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm human, but it's just my talent. So
You said that when you were in secondary school, you noticed that you could do some unnatural thing.
Yeah.
What was the first thing you noticed you could do? Can you show us?
The first thing I did was I took my hands backwards and brought it forward.
Okay, can you do it right now?
That's like the...
Oh my God.
You made it look so easy, like plasticine.
Do you know that
I mean, I can't
what I
even
just
put
did
it
right
like,
now? My shoulder blade is killing me.
Yeah.
Okay, but tell us about your Nigeria's Got Talent experience. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Okay, what made me decide to go into the competition was the drive to make my family happy, to make them proud, and to do something different. Because there's a saying which says, the biggest risk in life is never taking a risk. So I just took that risk.
Yeah, well, D-Flex, you know, I can't wait to see what you have in store for us. I can't wait to see your performance, you know. I'm going to gauge Bolanle's reaction. I think I'm going to be like, no fantastic stuff. No Thank you so much for coming. And, you know, so we're going to see you perform in a bit. Fantastic. A performance by D-Flex is worth waiting for, so we'll take our financial tips and questions. Don't go anywhere.
Dedicated to people, technology, service. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Welcome back. Today's financial tip is courtesy of Zenith Bank, and we are joined by Lekbashas Bosse and Dauda. And the tip is, have a savings plan. If you wait until you meet all your other financial obligations before seeing what is left over for your savings, chances are that you will never have a healthy savings account or investment. Resolve to set aside a minimum of 5 or 10% of your salary of savings before you start paying your bills. Better yet, have money automatically deducted from your paycheck straight into your savings account.
Now, with the big bucks that the two of you are making, do you subscribe to that? 5 to 10% of your earnings.
Okay, this question now, am I answering it as a comedian or as a human being?
As anything you want.
Because the truth is, in this Nigeria of today, how do you save now? As you are buying BlackBerry 1, they are bringing Z10. As you are just recovering from Z10, Q10 is out. As you are telling yourself, oh, I just bought iPad 1, they are waiting for you with iPad 3. What can you do? And if we don't have it, you people will think we are not successful.
When you do savings, I mean, I do Concom services.
What is that? Is different.
Concom. You save in this, like
in a coin box.
Yeah. You know Concom. It's not box like box. You know,
you're so old.
No,
it's like a piggy bank.
You know, like.
Dauda can never do a piggy bank. How?
I am not.
He was born in the village.
I am not an Ajibo. I'm very local.
And of course, when you look at my size, you will understand. I don't know piggy banks. I know elephant bag.
Oh my goodness!
Concom is like. You know, picnic.
Yes.
The tin.
The tin, right?
Okay,
then
that's where
you slice it. Then you now put your change inside.
Put your money
that's
inside.
A piggy bank.
This is Concom. Okay.
Okay. Well, fair enough. Do you
Do I?
With all the money he's making.
I do the automatic deduction thing. Yeah, definitely.
That's a good
but
one.
at least this tip has given you advice on how to make sure that you save well.
No, but it's very simple. Follow the advice, I'll follow you.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, well, now it's time for our Facebook questions and comments. Let's see what we have in our mailbox today. Okay, first up, we have Tessie from Ghana, and she says, whenever Moments with Mo comes on air, my brother drops everything and remains glued to the screen. He is so updated and doesn't miss an episode. I feel you guys should award him as the best fan ever.
He's not watching Moments with Mo for the information. He has
what?
two beautiful women presenting it.
What?
The guy is crazy about it.
No.
Excuse me, there's no best fan anywhere. They should just invite him to come and have dinner with you guys. That's all he wants.
Does he have work?
Can you imagine? He stays glued to the cake.
Excuse me.
It's not about
he
the show.
Is glued.
It's
wait, what's
about
her name?
people.
Tessie from Ghana. I am pretty sure. Yes, your brother is an excellent chap. He's
Tessie,
glued.
your brother
He was
is
so
in love.
informative. Moments with Mo is educational.
Yes, I agree, and it is being produced. It is being presented by two beautiful young ladies. That is the cocoa.
Okay.
If it was one boring man presenting it, he would not be watching it.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, our final, we've got a question now. Jane from Namibia, and she says, I have a boyfriend that monitors me a whole lot, and he practically follows me everywhere and has even slapped me in public because I was chatting with another guy. It's quite embarrassing. He says it's because he loves me, and truth is, I love him too. What would you advise that I do?
Marry him.
Say,
marry him.
Jesus.
That's the fastest way to die.
Does she know anything about crime of passion?
Huh? Crimes of
I will
passion?
kill. Crime of passion, and nothing happens to
There's
you. You're a lawyer,
exactly.
Right?
She should marry him. You know, that's what I like about relationships these days. The only way to show is by being brutal. And she says she loves him, and he loves her too. So maybe after...
And that love, she's loving him, she will soon die.
Yeah, no, she won't die. She will be in the process of dying by stabbing.
Jane, they are being sarcastic.
Yes, no, Jane, we love you.
You are taking them seriously. It's sarcasm. They're basically telling you
to run for your
get
life.
out.
Yes.
The fact that he could slap you in public, what will he do in private?
Jane, please, can you stop doing that? It's bad.
Thank you.
We men, we can't take it. We're wicked. We're jealous with our girls. I can have 20 girls. I don't want you to have even another one.
I love the sarcasm.
I agree with you. Yeah. Dandy, marry me and let's see who we win.
Am I mad? Do I want to die young? I'm already old, sorry.
Your mother will make it a problem. You know, she was praying for you the last time. That trailer will kill you. This time when she sees me,
Okay, well, you guys, we've run out of time. Yes. Like Patros, Bosse, and Dauda, you've been absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us for our financial tip and Facebook questions. And hopefully, you'll come again sometime soon.
That is a pity.
Thank you. And have a happy Easter. Thank you so much. Well, thank you for your questions and your comments. If you have a question or a comment, we would love to hear from you. Just send an email, visit our Twitter handle or Facebook page. And a breathtaking act by Kola comes up right after this. Enjoy.
It's been a wonderful episode. We hope that you've enjoyed it as much as we have. I mean, we've had so much talent on here. Wishing you again a happy Easter in advance. Have a good night and God bless.
Number one,
Moments with Mo was brought to you by Zenith Bank and GE.